First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. Now listen, we need everybody to do something for us. If you really like what you see on Tales from the Jails, you're really interested in what you see on Tales from the Jails, we need you to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. Subscribe as well, but also become a
Tales from the Jails. We're here live in Palm USA. TNS Media Group is the team and the family. You know who I am. Tawfiq Page, got my counterpart, Mr. Brahim Jackson. It's Tales from the Jails live. Don't forget, July 18th, this weekend, this Saturday, is going to be our live event. You know, thank you for everybody who's been supporting us, throughout, YouTube and supporting the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Also now you can, if you're a member on YouTube, you get to watch the uncut Tales from the Jails. Also, you can listen to the uncut Tales from the Jails on Spotify as well. You will have to become a member there, and make sure y'all follow us there on all platforms as well. But we here today, man, just to kick it with the family. What's up with you, Young? How's everything, man?
Oh man, Tuesday. I'm kind of got I don't know. I'm a little lagging a little bit today. I don't know. Yesterday and
It's
today.
probably the hat.
Think
hat.
so?
Yeah, the hat. Yeah.
I tried the hat out. I ain't put this on in a minute. I thought the hat was gonna bring me back a little bit.
Yeah. Where you find it at?
The top of the closet next to the iron.
Oh yeah.
Just pulled him down. Get to me.
Don't do it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious! I was thinking about something today, right? Me and a couple of the men were speaking, man. We were speaking about certain issues that been taking place in Philadelphia and all around the world, man. The men that I was speaking to was former convicts. Did extensive time in the penal system, and they're released into society and have been so for years. And for the most part, majority of the guys that I was talking to was doing the absolutely correct thing as far as working, taking care of their responsibilities as a man, and left the buffoonery alone. And when I say buffoonery, meaning the street life, crimes that can land you in the penal system. And we was talking about a particular subject that I want to bring to your attention and the audience attention, right? In this subject, right, we got two parts to it, but we're going to dive into this one part, if y'all may, after I'm done explaining. But I want to ask, during certain acts in life, right, as you listening to Tawfiq, along with the audience, when encountered with a situation, can you be looked at as a culprit to an illegal crime that's being taken place? Now, when I say that, I'm going to give you a scenario. You have a man come around the corner with a brand new bike. You know, the new bikes, these little track bikes they got nowadays. Mm-hmm. These joints that be like $1,500, $1,600. Joints paper thin. You could carry it with your middle finger, but it's good. Like the tires don't go flat if you run over. You know, these good, expensive, performance bike nowadays. Mm-hmm. And a older man, you see his condition, and it's the condition of a smoker. Come running around the corner.
A man like a smoker.
Yeah, and he has this bike. Yo, give me $20 for this.
Okay.
You like me anyway. If I see it as a good boy. I know what type of bikes these is or whatever. And I say, damn, I give him the $20. But immediately upon giving him the $20, I take the bike and run it into a secure place, meaning whether it's the house, my car trunk. But I just didn't sit there with the bike out on display.
Okay.
Now, by me taking that bike, giving him, even though I didn't steal the bike, I see him come with it. I see his description, and I probably know of him from being around the way or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. He got a $2,000 bike for $20. But I buys it, I takes it, I go throw it in the house. Did I aid and abet him to a robbery or a thievery crime?
Yes, because if the police come, they're going to charge you with what? Receiving stolen property. That's a crime. Mm. It may not be I don't know if it's a felony, but yeah,
But you see, everything involved in this.
You knew, but you said
but you didn't steal it though.
But you knew that he came.
You don't know if he did. You just see him come around the corner.
You said
so. You gotta guess now.
He's a smoker. He said a bike that costs $1,500, give it to you for $20.
Yes.
That's out of the mind frame of a normal human being.
But what I'm saying is, by you purchasing that bike, yes, did you aid in the bed with the robbery that took place or the thievery that took place? You did?
Yes.
By you just copping the bike, all you did was just buy it.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, now
because you ain't asking a question. Where you get this from? Now you ask those questions, he lies. Say, no, I got this from my mom. But that's the key thing. Ask those questions about
Okay,
where
even
he
if you
got it.
ask the questions upon you seeing what you seen.
Yeah, if he lied from then cool. Man, I asked you
Oh, so
questions.
in your mind, you believe in them questions he answered to be
I
true.
only can take his word. I can't say he lying.
But you ain't gonna take the word of your eyesight.
I might think in
Of
my
what
mind.
you comprehending.
I might think in my
Him
mind.
coming around the corner in the haze, rolling his
You ain't
motherfucker.
say all that though. You ain't
Yeah,
say-
but this him coming around, yo. You like, yo, what's up, John? You know we give him John Junebug, whatever his name may be.
yeah, Appleseed.
Yeah, yeah. He sweating. Boy, give me a dub for this. And you like, give you a dub. I remember one time a motherfucker came up to us back in the day. This is just a little sidebar. We gonna get back to that. Motherfucker came up back in the day, back when we was in our Jaleel times. Nigga said, yo, I got a tech right now for $200. I'm like, a tech? I'm like, man, we got like 6 of them already. Little Tech 9, smoker boy. We younger. So I'm like, he like, yeah, look at it. It's brand new. So I open it up and pull it out. It's a brand new Mac 10. I'm like, oh my God, come on, Deuce here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but I took part in whoever he took that from.
And nobody turned out of guns.
Yeah,
Okay.
man, he told me it was a Tech 9. So I'm like, man, we got like 4 of them already. But I'm like, all right, add it to the arsenal. But I go, and I'm in the alleyway, and I'm like, let me see if it look rusty. I pull brand new Mac 10. I looked at him, he's like, come on. I'm like, you goddamn right.
Is that the one? What's called? I think it's called got locked up with that one too. But I don't want to get off.
But back to the subject at hand. So you have helped and aided and bettered him with stealing if you purchased that bike.
Yeah, same thing with the gun you did.
Okay, all right. So now my thing is, right, for the next part of the question, say he leave 2 days later, you know, you bring the bike out, you ready to go, you really ready to use it for what it's supposed to be used for, exercising and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, another lady jump out, car driving past, yo, that's my son's bike.
And we seen that happen plenty of times. Okay.
That's my son's bike. What's your next move?
Look, I bought it off of such and such and such. I'm not gonna really say his name, but I bought it off somebody came to and
all right, but that's my bike. I don't trip about who you bought it.
All right, well,
that's
look,
my bike.
All right, well listen, if he stole this from your son, it's our son bike?
Yeah, son, uncle, brother, anybody, it's my bike, bro.
You talking about us and Jahalia?
No. Right now, us as being grown men that can think, conscious thinking.
Oh, I'll just give it to him. Like, hey, my bad.
So you get a bike back.
Yeah, it's cool, my bad. Only paid $20 for it.
But you and Jahalia, which is ignorance, what you that did.
Oh, she definitely get that back for real. The man $20?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
$20, you giving the bike back.
$20?
Yeah, but I want to know what's up with my dub though.
That's on you. I just did. What time of day is this?
This is probably about 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, the block chirping.
Yeah.
It's whamming. So it's like, yeah, we you know, we didn't. I done already collected about a dime all day. So $20 ain't nothing. I'm giving. Go ahead. Matter of fact, you know, here go another 50 for inconvenience. So I'm not going to really be arguing about it or risk them calling the cops on me for a bike. And you go to jail for receiving stolen property. Shout out to Amila365 for becoming a member. I'm not going to jail for no bike, on the $20 bike. You see them having all the time. People remember you locked up on a 4-wheeler and it's reported stolen. You didn't actually steal it, but they said.
But why buy the bike in the first place?
Because it's right there in your face.
I'm talking about for the year. Like, yeah, why buy the bike in the first place?
Because I want it. Maybe it is his. Maybe he just selling something that's his. Because, you know, people of addiction, they what happens? Family members buy them stuff.
Yes.
And what they do is they come right to sell it.
What's the probability that bike is his?
Hey, man, listen.
No, from you being in the Jahalia to now, the Jahalia, which is the ignorance, you now to a conscious man of thinking, an older man.
The odds is like 1 in 700 and 700 million.
That this item that he's trying to purchase, that he's trying to sell, is his.
I'm looking at his face.
Yeah, he's sweating.
His features.
He keep looking at dirty ass fingernails.
Yeah.
Fingers fat as hell, looking like Dunkin' sticks.
No, dude, he stole this.
Yeah, he
stole this, but he just happened to bring it to me. But we all have gotten stuff. You know, I was a kid, man, and one year we had, you know, back when my family we celebrated Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And we went upstairs. We was downstairs. All the gifts is under the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Come down in the morning, them Jones gone.
Somebody stole them.
Yeah, Uncle stole them Jones, man.
Uncle slid right out with them.
Stole all the gifts.
That's an ass whooping.
Yeah,
That's
I was a kid though.
no, but I'm talking about from the parents, from Aunt Man and all them. You're popping them.
My dad was another crib though. But my grandma, we lived with my grandma at that time. But that drink was
like that warrants an ass whooping. You steal all the gifts. Like audience not agree, but chime in. If you woke up, you got, especially if you got about 4 or 5 kids
back then,
over
Christmas meant everything.
What? Your family's coming up. I'm talking about they worked all that month to get half the stuff under this jump.
Yeah.
And to wake up and for it to be deplenished from a robbery of a family member.
I think it was some stuff left, but I think we took a nice amount of stuff out of it.
Yeah, he done took some left, some right, some elbows, kneecaps, forehead bunts, yeah, all that.
Who experienced that? Anybody else experienced that? Come down, go to bed, had a gift under the tree, go to bed, wake up, blitz downstairs, everything going.
Yeah, you gotta fuck Onk up. Like, that's street justice, man. Onk gotta get beat up, like, straight up, man. And I ain't up here promoting violence. I'm not up here saying, yo, because that's the wrong thing to do, to be putting your hand. But certain occasions calls for certain ass whoopings, man. And that right there, that occasion right there that we're talking about, that deserves a well-placed ass whooping. Not killing or nothing like that, but a well-placed behind whooping, man. You done stole all the kids' goddamn toys.
Niggas stole everything.
And got rid of them. Oh, yeah. This is not going to be a verbal reprimand. No, this is going to be all physical work.
This is what happens in the hood on a regular basis. Just imagine the devastation of a child who lost all their Christmas gifts. You went to bed, you biting at the bit, you ready to go to bed early.
Yeah.
So you can get up early.
Yeah.
You coming downstairs 5, 6 in the morning. Grandma got to tell you, go back to bed. It ain't time yet. You down there as soon as crack of any sunlight. You down there. You get down there and all the gifts is gone. That's an atrocity.
Yeah, that's diabolical.
And he probably was out there, got his joint, got these new. I think back then they had Ninja Turtles and all that stuff back when I was a kid. You know, the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, he's way.
He had all types of. I mean,
he's having way too much fun.
No, I don't think he had way too much fun.
With them toys he went and sold that and had a goddamn blast after that. But my thing is I want to go back and really pick at this topic, because a lot of us do that right now today. Mm-hmm. Whether it be a stolen bike or whatever, a person might come up with a bunch of toiletries, candles from the Bath and Body Works. And I'm not telling y'all but this is something just to think about. You know what I mean? It's always, to try to get in front of the curve, and when you got somebody coming through selling, the candles cost $30 at the store, but they out here selling for $5 out the bag, the same goddamn candles. But are you partaking in that thievery? Even though you spent money, that's what I'm asking you, Sophie. Audience, answer that. Are you partaking in a crime?
Yes, you are.
You are?
Yes, you're receiving stolen property.
But you bought it.
It don't matter. You
ain't like I came right to you. Here you go, feet.
You didn't buy it from a retail store or a pawn shop. You bought it off the streets. So if you tell the police, no, I bought it off for this person, they're gonna tell you, oh, listen, well, it's a crime. You're receiving stolen property. So you are assisting this person. Not only you're assisting him in his crime spree, but you also assisted him in getting high.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, he's like, no, matter of fact, no, just give me $5, give me 3 Jones.
Mm-hmm.
No duty.
I was just, what we were talking about the day, right? I think the first PS, whatever the first one was.
It was the great station, the great PlayStation. Yeah.
And how much was there at the time?
Well, back then, they was maybe a deuce.
That's what he said too. That's what he said. He said deuce. He said a nigga pulled a brand new. He said in both Mocha Trolls. He said Mocha Trolls called. Yeah. He said the nigga said give me $15.
Damn.
This is how the conversation came. I said yeah. He's like yeah. He said I tucked it back in the bag and gave him a dub. And then he's like yo. So the boy was like because he had no change. He's like no, we going to the store to get my $5. I said why you ain't just give him a dub? He said I'm not giving you no motherfucking tip for thievery. You stole that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's like, I'm giving you a tip like you a hard-working man and I tipped you. No, you stole that.
Yeah, but
so I understood him not tipping for his thievery.
Back in that time, in the time of Jahiliyyah, you really wanted to give them drugs. You didn't want to give them money. You were like, look, man, I'll give you.
Yeah.
If he asks for $20, I'll give him five
exactly. Because that's what he's going to get anyway.
No, man, no, and I give it to him because I ain't trying to give you no money. That was just the thing back then. But you are, what I'm saying? You are abating him. You are assisting him in his crime spree.
So you assisted him in that crime spree. You was so you're a co-defendant, basically.
Yeah, you will be charged. with that. You know you'll be charged with.
How? I don't
That's
know how.
receiving stolen
No,
property.
but you came to see. I'm really stuck on this. Like, if you came to my crib and knocked on my door and you pulled up with a van with all these TVs and you like, yo, man, they $700 at the store, but give me $250 each and I buy 2 of them. You stole that shit, not me. I bought it off you. You came out and put a retail price on some things. It ain't like I sent you in there to go get it.
You know, you give me flack a lot of times because certain things I don't buy.
Right.
Like people come and pop the trunk, they got all the
Yeah,
Lululemon and
yeah, boy.
and I'm like, nah, I ain't buying it.
Yeah, not me. Don't give me nobody. The Lululemon boys come holler at me. Come holler. I'll be choky.
This boy used to get mad at
Brewster.
me. He used to get mad at me because I ain't buying this stuff. I'm like, nah, I ain't buying this. It's stolen. I'm not knocking nobody, but I'm not, I know it's stolen, so I'm not gonna be, buying the stolen goods. But to each his own. He used to get mad at me. Yo, you too bougie, man. You thinking that I'm like, listen, it's not doing it, bro.
I just don't understand the whole. I mean, I'm buying it. I'm buying it, and they got to pay the price for them. Because where it's gonna go?
If you know that it's stolen, you are a part of that.
I don't know how I'm a part. I wasn't at that store with you, cuz.
Okay, listen.
I was in the crib, or I was at work. I got off work, pulling up to the front of my door. You popped up with a shopping cart. Give me $50 for the whole cart. Here.
Okay, I'm asking you a question. So
what am I? What am I? How am I wrong? I don't know. But listen.
All right.
Yeah.
So
he told us, all right.
So if a person come to you, right? Come to you, like, or for example, this person just robbed somebody. They robbed somebody, whatever the case may be, and they came to you and bought the stuff to you. And you
gave it to me?
Like, no, sold it to you. Like, yo, look.
Yeah.
In the streets, person, because people didn't rob, stole from us, and then we go to get it back from the person they gave it to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
So,
we ain't getting it back with no money or none of that.
No, none. So therefore, it's
It
the
might
same
be
thing with the
violent.
law. The law is a little different because you go to jail. But if you ain't giving me my stuff back that he stole from me, we gonna have a problem. Because once I get him, he's, I mean, sold it.
All right, well, give me the money that I paid him for the stuff that he stole from you.
Okay,
All
okay.
party.
But that's not how the
Why
law,
do I got to take a loss?
that's not how the law works. The law is gonna book you and say receiving stolen property. But the streets will say, just give me my money back and you go your way, I go mine. So, you know what I mean? That's just the reality of it. Yeah, listen, y'all, let's hit the like button, man. Make sure you hit that like button, man. July 18th, we will be at World Cafe Live.
Mm-hmm.
Doors open at 7, show starts at 8.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a crazy event. Come on out, hang out with us, get your tickets now. The link should be in the chat real soon.
I see a lot of people copping it up. They definitely going to get the tickets, but I want everybody there. I'm greedy. I want the whole goddamn plate, not half of it.
Yeah. So, right now, speaking about that, what you just spoke about, right?
Right.
Receiving stolen property or buying something that's stolen. If the cops locked you up for receiving stolen, is that a direct? If you're on parole, federal parole, is that a direct violation?
That's definitely no. That's not a direct. Let me see.
Receiving stolen property.
Receiving stolen property. If the cops locked you up for that, yeah, because it's a charge. Any new charge is a direct. Any new charge, only a technical violation would be dirty yarn, being somewhere where you ain't supposed to be, or you leaving out of state, you ain't let them know. That ain't a new charge, but it's a technical violation. These are things that's stipulated in your PSI that you can't do upon release until you're off of probation.
But it's bad when they'll send you to jail for being shot.
Yeah, you're in the state. Well, the feds will probably pull that off too, but if you're being shot, I know the state, if you in a bar and they come raid a bar, regardless if you are of the legal age or not, you are going to back to jail for a violation hit.
And that's crazy. Now, what if this happened like this? Say you at an event, because you can go to block parties, like, I mean, on federal parole, right? You can go hang at block parties.
Yeah, block parties, yeah.
So somebody get killed at the block party,
right?
You got to run in with the police. Now they detain everybody who there, and I'm gonna take everybody down there for questioning.
Okay.
Is that a violation?
No, that's not a violation. I was at a block party, motherfuckers started shooting, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know who it was.
You know, my son got mad at me, man, because he wanted to go down. He didn't want to hang out down certain spots, with, you know, like block parties and all that in the hood.
Right.
I wouldn't let him go. He was
Yeah.
young. I'd be like, nah, man, you don't want to go down there. You know.
Man, you was good for that. You was good for that. You know the temperament of your son. You know his caliber, what type of man he is, and you know the caliber of these young niggas in the street.
Yeah.
And if that shit didn't align, and then at any point, yeah, you can't go.
How much time they give you for like a is that like the violation for like receiving stolen property?
No, that's not about. That's a charge.
I'm saying it's charged. So you got to sit until the outcome of that case.
Yes, if you lose the case, then you go back for a violation hearing.
I don't want to sit a year for a daggone.
They probably give you 6 months. They probably sentence you. You probably get goddamn a probation or something for it in the state. But then when the feds get it, all right, yeah, you violated. That's a little 6-month hit. They're gonna treat it as a technical.
You can't even afford to get on probation though. You can't afford any type of a guilty plea, right?
No, hell no. That's a violation.
So you gotta beat the daggone charge.
And with the feds, if you beat the charge, if they throw it out, like say you got charged and they put a motion in for you to get thrown out, like you don't go to court and beat it like in front of a jury or a judge.
Yeah.
The feds will still violate you and build a case and be like, yeah, we had reason to believe he was doing this, but they didn't know how to prosecute him.
Are you serious?
Yes. I got a homie that went through that twice, 2 different homies, man. They got their case thrown out in the state and still came over there and heard, because you got to come over there and hear your violation. And they be like, yeah, they didn't have enough evidence and we believe he was doing, and put it in play and violate you for that which you beat in the state. If you didn't beat it by a judge or a jury. So if they threw your shit out, it's still in fair play.
That's not cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
How I beat it. That's just I beat the case. They threw it out.
Yeah.
Y'all still gonna go in here and say, nah, we have reason to believe that he's actually guilty. So now what, I gotta fight it in federal court?
No.
Or they just automatically violate me. It's a violation.
That's a violation. They're gonna have a hearing for it. The judge, your lawyer is going to is responsible of saying that you didn't have nothing to do with this. That's why the state threw it out. But now the DA is going to be over there like they're going to try to see fit or show things that, yeah, you did do that. It's just the state was inadequate in convicting you or carrying the charge out.
Make sure you hit that like button.
But this is not a charge. This is a violation hearing. They're trying to show to the judge that you did this act where you can get violated. You understand what I'm saying? You're not charged in the feds.
Yeah.
Your only charge is a violation hearing. And they want to show the judge that this violation hearing, you're guilty of, so whereas though the judge can give you this hit.
So you come back in the federal system, talking about, yeah, I got a receiving stolen property charge. I gotta beat this charge and then I'll be out. It's terrible.
Got them detainers on you. And the one thing about it, when you get that federal detainer, boy, it ain't easy how you can go to your back judge in the state and all that, your back judge and run shit together, lift shit for you, let you out if you catch 3 cases on probation. The shit I see in the state is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Don't none of that go over there in the federal system. Listen. You catch a case on federal parole, supervised release, supervision, however you may choose to say it, and you catch a brand new case, you ain't gonna be making no bet. Sometimes you might slide, but 9 times out of 10, you will sit there and fight that case in the state until the resolution of that case.
Let's go back to the smokers real quick. And then no disrespect to the smokers, right? No disrespect to people who were smokers or family members that were smokers. Smokers is a drug addict. We just call it crack addicts.
Fiends.
Smokers.
Addicts.
Yeah. Yeah. So back in the day, how many smokers did you have to have altercations with back in the day?
How many judges?
No, smokers.
Oh, shit. Growing up, a lot. I was running around knocking their ass out on mystery night, and I was a fool as a kid. But you know, it'd be nothing to do. You just run around. We playing you know how you play Doorbell Dixie? We playing Knockout Dixie. Run up on you, somebody talking to you from the side just to get your attention, and I'm jumping in there 10 feet in the air. Everything I got to see if I sent him.
That'll do.
Yeah, we had that all the time. We had one smoker pick you up and beat your ass, though, if you play around. You know what I mean? But other than that, yeah, that was just a part of the buffoonery that we was doing growing up.
I never had altercation with a crackhead, man, or a smoker ever in my life. I used to see y'all having them. Who's Who was that? Trying to think. Who was a smoker in the hood, a crackhead in the hood that either he was a crackhead, people ain't play with him. On duty.
We was talking about it the other day. Remember Whitey uncle? The old head used to come through. This real strong one. Remember the uncle that lived on Pollard Street,
Right,
and he
yeah.
had a vest with no shirt on with the chains around his neck and all that, and he smoked that good hard. But you go play with him
He's
if you
the
want
money
to.
all balled up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And he was strong as hell. And he always got the vest with and always riding a bike with chains around his neck. Old head ain't playing with you out there. You play with old head if you want to, you get beat up.
So he can tell you, give me 5 young and give you the money balled up. It's only $12.
Yeah.
And you go,
Yeah, he done got
"Dang."
that off a couple times. He walking away like, man, I gave you the money. You like, come on, man. Yeah, he one of them. Y'all got to roll on him.
I used to hate stuff like that.
You know who else was a little burnt out too? John.
What John Appleseed?
No, John and Michi.
Oh, John, yeah, John.
You
talking
know,
about,
John was down south strong. You could sock him and he might not do
he
nothing.
had big hands too.
Yeah, and John was in shape.
Yeah.
Like, and forever. He's still in shape right now and he 90. You know what I mean? He a down south boy.
Yeah.
So his thing is John was just extremely strong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And when he got it in him, like, yeah, y'all ain't doing nothing to me today. You ain't doing nothing to him that day.
What's the worst kind of money to receive when you hustling?
The wet money.
It's called the butt money.
Yeah, that wet money when it's outside, when it's raining.
No, the money they take it out, they hide it and they hand it to
Yeah,
you.
the one thing about that money,
That
man,
butt
that money
money.
is stink good, man. When you out there hustling in them streets, man, you selling that work or whatever it is, especially back from the times it is now to back then, it was like a different type of hustling. Like you was getting that money, man,
Yeah.
and wherever you was stashing it at, it just smelled like feet and shit. Bad. That money was extremely dirty. You know how dirty money is, man.
And it be coming so fast. You got to be you got to be scared. You got to have you used to have the money in your hand. You got to count the money and serve everybody. You know how back in the roaster down duty, you used to sit up there. It'd be 40 people standing out there waiting for you, and don't have don't run out. You know how like you run out and then go back up there, and you go up there.
They bum rush you.
You standing back in the back. It's like 40 smokers standing around you. Just give me 5, give me 8, give me 10, and you sitting there trying to get everybody.
There got to be 2 of y'all,
especially for that first rush. And the money.
Is it worth it?
Nah. It's not.
Would you have said that back then?
Hell no.
You would have said that. You would said that back then. Just now, it wasn't worth it. Back then, back in your
probably not.
Back then, if somebody came to you and said, "Feek, is you jeopardizing your freedom worth this?"
No, I said probably not. But it's
while you was in the midst of it, you just said that.
It's a difference. Like when you sitting on the block and you seeing all that traffic and all that thing, all that going into your block is doing all that traffic. You seeing all that traffic coming into your block. Your block just popping. It's gonna be hard for you not to say that, not to say that it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? And then you say you just bagged up a whole turd, a whole brick. You just bagged up and it's going in a day and a half, 2 days.
A day and a half?
Day and a half, 2 days, 2-3 days. A brick is going bagged up. 12s.
Yeah, all 12 skinnies.
No, not skinnies. No, the 12s though. I'm saying
the 12 skinnies are tear the skin off your
so
fingers.
You got the block.
Trying to open them up.
You done went through a brick in like 2-3 days.
Yeah, man. But you look back on that now and you say it ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Is it not worth it because of success in business for you now?
It's not worth it because I look back at what I was doing to the community.
Right.
What I was doing to people.
And to yourself.
Yeah, for sure. So, like I seen, like it's like people that I see now that I'm legit doing things different than I see them, and someone was in their addiction at the time when I was in my addiction, because I was in my that's an addiction for me. That was my addiction.
Right.
Period. And I see them now. A lot of them is cleaned up. A lot of them doing the right thing, and I see them, and I just look at them, and I can still see the effects of them being out there in the streets, but they can't really see the effect of me because my the way I was affected, it was mentally more so than outwardly. I mean, I got shot and all that stuff too, but it was, you can't really see my scars unless you go inside my brain to see how mentally damaged I am. But I can see it on the outside, and I'm thinking And I'm thinking that, you know, they got a lot of mental scars as well. But I see it outwardly and I know they damage inwardly. So for me, all I can do is embrace them. You know how it is when you see somebody who used to get high back when you was in the streets and doing stuff. You see them and you talking to them. Now it's all hugs and, you know, hey, how you doing? How you been? But I know them from a struggle. But it was more of a struggle for them than it was for me. I was just following my desires and just thinking that I was doing the right thing. Because like I said, in the streets, we think about, the first thing we see is, you know, we see success from drug dealers. So we want to be that, in a sense. And it's easy, it's right there, it's obtainable, you know, and you just go with it. But you see the effects that you have on people's lives. You might see their kid might be affected.
The kids is definitely affected. That's who is affected first and foremost, because the parents are spending all the money for the food, for the bills.
No, they even affected by the actual drug use.
Yeah, exactly. Because what you mean is affected by actual? What you mean as far as if they was born?
The mom might have been pregnant with them at the time. You know what I'm saying? So you look at that, you see that, you feel some type of remorse from that, because of course it's good to make the money and you get the money and everything is coming in, you know, everything is moving. And then even after y'all got indicted, when you got indicted, when we had to basically just, you know, shut stuff down or chill for a while in regards to what we was doing, whatever we may have been doing, it was a time when I would feel like I didn't want to do it. I was like, nah, I can probably. But it was all right. Lord, niggas need lawyers. Niggas need this. Niggas need, everybody needed something. So we had to just go ahead and do what we had to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's always in the mind, like, I could do something better. That's why.
So you did have them traits.
Yeah, I was. That's why I had. That's why you know, we had the record label and we was trying to do other things and stuff like that, trying to get stuff differently. But it was just something, seeing that we can do something different, opposed to just, you know, being out here on the streets. But you know, for those out there who selling drugs, man, you know, everybody out there selling drugs, you can't really just. Sometimes you look at the, you know, the part, and this is me. I'm just speaking from experience. You look at the aspect of you just getting that money. I'm getting money. I got this in the crib. I got this amount of money in the house. I got this amount over here. I got this. I got this. You know, but you don't really understand the people that you're affecting. You know what I'm saying? To get to buy a designer, to buy a designer for yourself, for your family, your house, the people to live in the house, or food and the refrigerator. You're doing all this stuff, but you just destroying other homes. You know what I mean? So for me, I just feel like, nah, it ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it.
Nah, it ain't worth it.
I say the same thing. I second that. It ain't worth it. All the stuff you got to go through for it just to attain it. And then for when it to be over, you ain't got nothing to show for it. Not to say that everybody go to jail for selling drugs don't have nothing that they got to show, you know, cars, vehicle, but cars, house. I think my thing, man, you out there selling drugs, man, they come get you, man, you supposed to be well off. It ain't about being flashy, and that's just my, and I wouldn't recommend selling them at all. But if you are going to do that at the cause of what it may cost you, man, you should be, boy. What you think, Vic?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, just because, but we all know that the streets can come with a lot of losses too. People get locked up on the block. People go to jail. You paying bills. You might lose something right here. They might get locked up with this. They might get locked up with that. Might have lost this over here. It's a bunch of losses. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
So,
quick shout out to the audience again, man. We got about 240 people in the group chat, man, and 83 likes, man. Y'all really trying me. Y'all trying me. I already gave y'all the warning that if the likes is not beanies or better when it's over the deuces like that, I'm not coming tomorrow. He could be up here by himself with you. I'm going to go ahead and try to figure something out, because this right here looking like it ain't rolling like that, you know. And I ain't telling you to like something because, you know, just to do it. But yeah, if we giving you some awareness or something that you might have forgot about and brought it back to the forefront and may have caused you from making a mistake that can cause you to do some time away from your loved ones, man, like the joint. It's $300. It don't cost nothing. It's easy. It ain't heavy. It ain't dark. It ain't cold. Just to like the joint, man. Rock out with us if we popping like that.
But you know, also another thing is, let's talk about the actual drug user, because I want to speak about them. The drug users, you know, I don't think that we actually was better than them.
What, the drug
I
users?
think we was worse than them. Like I was talking about this before. I think we actually worse than them. You know what I'm saying? The drug users they just got an addiction. You know how it's crazy how your body can just need something so bad that you just do anything to get it.
Yeah, your body becomes a dependent. That's what they call it. That's what they call it in the drug rehab world.
It's some men out here that do things that are, you know, homosexual things, but they're not really homosexual. So for just to get high.
No, I ain't going for that. They like to suck a wee.
No.
I don't know what the hell you talking about.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
you
listen,
put your mouth, another man put his mouth on.
I was talking to somebody in Gardenzia rehab joint. So I'm talking to this is right after you got around the time you got indicted. So I'm in the Gardenzia joint, and I'm in there, part of like a stipulation that I had to do, and the boy was saying that he did things. He did things that he's not in his addiction. He's like, man, I'm not really like that. I just did it because I needed to get high. So I'm like, is he actually really? So you said that he's a homosexual?
Yeah, he's a homosexual. That man liked the Trumpy, bro. That man ain't had no crimes about. That man's a homosexual, and we not up here bashing homosexuals or none of that. But
I felt his pain. He said, listen, I don't. He was like, my addiction was overpowered me. I didn't want to do.
So you felt he had to suck a dick. So you was in full compliance with that when he said that. You was like, I understand.
I'm listening to him.
I understand that you had to go suck another man's genitals to obtain the contraband that you wanted.
He was sharing. He was like,
yeah, that was
my name is Brahim. I'm an addict.
Yeah, I'd have got up and walked out of that. He said that.
Oh, that's what he said. So we all sitting, sitting in a circle.
Yeah.
He said he raised his hand. He was like, "Yo, my name is Sunset. I'm an addict." So he started talking.
Yeah.
And this is his story. He was like, "Look, man, I'm not really this. I'm not really that. But I had to do this to get."
No, you is that, cuz.
So I was sitting looking at him.
You could have did anything else in the world, but you went and did the ultimate sacrifice. That's the ultimate sacrifice right there, man. You put your mouth on the genitals of the same sex.
What I'm just saying,
and that's just.
He said. But what he said though, he said his addiction overpowered his natural desire for women. Like he said he didn't want to do it, but he just, and he just said he said that he into having way too much fun.
Yes, that's one thing that he don't have a problem with lining up for.
He shocked the hell out of me with that, Jay. I ain't expecting
that right there. He just shocked me, and that would have been the last AA meeting I was attending.
No, I was court stipulated to go there.
Yeah.
Because you got me locked up that day. Remember you got me locked up? We'll talk about that.
Yeah. Well, see, Dollars, I don't knock him. I'm just saying that's what he into. Just because I'm saying he really on that don't mean I'm knocking him. Just keep it real. Just be like, listen, man, I had to go what I know best to get that crunchy. And that was him, giving up some crazy head work or something like that. If he know he can get paid for it, he been doing it.
He said that
you can't put nothing out there on the market that you don't know is going to sell.
He said that he needed to get high so bad that he was so sick that I guess the person pulled up on whatever case may be. He was like looking for somebody else. That's what they looking for somebody else to that normally be into that type of work, and he just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He needs to get high. He needs to get high by any means.
Yeah, and he went ahead and did the.
I'm like, damn, bro. I'm looking at him like, damn, like you gonna come up here and share that type of information?
That was groundbreaking revelation.
Yeah, it blew. Listen,
it blew everybody's mind in that joint that day.
I couldn't even. I'm sitting looking at it. I'm trying not to laugh. It was like I'm trying to because he was just talking, and then when I seen him like crying, he started shedding some tears about it. So I'm like, oh man, this is serious. Yo, y'all laughing at his boy pain. That's his pain, man. Like, and y'all think he said he called him Desperado. What happened? Huh? Yeah. So he said, I forget the whole story. I forget the whole story behind it. Watch back your headphones about. I forget the whole story behind it, but ultimately he ended up, just, yeah, he ended up, I'd rather get hit by a tsunami missile.
Yeah, a tsunami missile than that.
Yeah, hit me
man?
with a tsunami missile before I do anything of the sort. But that's what I'm saying. The addiction, you never know where you might end up at, yeah?
Yeah, well, it won't be.
You don't see yourself doing nothing like that.
Hell no. You talking about something? I don't knock the people that's doing it. I think they should find another course in another way. But
do you?
Yeah, I'm not falling rock bottom to where as though I'm.
Do you understand that? Do you understand that? I'm saying, but do you understand that how far an addiction can take you?
Yes, very far.
To the brinks of
To the brinks of hell. That's what the hell it is. The brinks of hell. If you be sucking a dick, you on a gate of cusp of hell, and that's just it. And I don't knock who do that. But if you did it, man, you on a cusp of a whole new world, and that's just it.
Yo, I'm sorry, man. I'm not laughing at it. My bad pain, man. I forget my man's name though. But shout out to him. Hopefully, you know what I mean. Because he seemed like he was messed up behind that, bro. Yeah, that's devastating, bro. So, yeah, Kasim, what's up, man? Tawfiq, y'all, Makai, y'all good, yo, they catch you. Out of bed there with Younger here, raise his hand. My name is Ibrahim. I'm an addict. That's how they got to start out the conversation.
That's the first step to accountability.
Yo, listen. By no means I thought he was gonna say that, man. No, I never thought he was gonna go into that type of conversation.
He was getting it all off his chest that day.
That was duty.
His addiction in all aspects, because sucking a dick is an addiction. If you want to put it in that format.
It's really not.
Yeah, shit. You see these bitches doing it at an alarming rate.
Oh, I'm talking about that before.
For a man, they doing it at an alarming rate. So you see me say, listen, man, I sucked the dick to get it. That's an addiction of his. And
no,
I
he
get
didn't
it.
say exactly what he did, because I don't know.
No, but that's what
he
it
said.
in other words,
act.
to break it down in the nutshell, I gave the same sex oral sex to get what I had to get. That's the same thing in a nutshell. That's it.
Yeah. My man was in tears, man. He was messed up, man. Huh? Yeah. Every day I seen him in the meetings after that, all I could think about was him telling that story.
Yeah, I would have never looked at him that same. Every time I'd have looked at him, I would have been looking for him upon contact each meeting with my man at the Suck the Jump. I wonder if he did one today. Just to, yeah, man, and I'm in there.
No, he just recovered.
All right, well, cool. He could stay away from that shit then, but I'm still gonna make sure, like, you ain't did that.
He was just saying how he was just saying, like, he was just thanking God that he was not out there anymore. And he was like, man, I was just, in my addiction and led me to doing certain things, and this is one of the situations that happened. And I mean, everybody in the meeting was got quiet. The teachers, I mean, like they got the staff members in there sitting down there. Like she was even devastated by when he dropped that situation, man. But you talking about something, yo, man. What's the wildest confession you heard somebody say and give in jail?
Some shit about
man, what was that? A tooth that came out?
No, that wasn't no tooth. Something about a wild confession. I be hearing shit like a motherfucker say he had sex with his daughter or some shit like that.
That's messed up, man.
Like this is like wild. It's like motherfuckers got him. I should never break down and say some wild shit, or probably did something to their sister, kid. That'd be like the wildest shit that I'd heard. But other than that, like, man, having a straight nigga to tell me one day. Now I do have a homie, right? And I don't want to put this out here, boy, but this story's so wild, bro. Oh my God, man. I gotta ask Mar. This is Mar's brother. And he got a story that if he come up here and tell this story, bro, it's going viral the first 10 minutes, bro. Oh my God, Jamar, I want to tell this story so bad, bro.
So you can tell it.
No, I gotta let his brother tell the story. I can't rob him of that shot. I can't do that. I'm not gonna put it. If he'd do it. He would do it. Yo, if this man tell you this story, Feet, you are leaving the show that day. You are getting up and exiting the building for the rest of the day, bro.
What's his name again? What's my brother name?
Sleep.
His name Sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I know it's going to be a good story. His
So
name Sleep.
Mar, you know, I would call Mar, but we get Sleep up here to tell that story,
Oh,
bro.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get him up here to tell that story, man. And he would tell it. Boy, if he tell this story, bro, we ain't got to do no more work after that. This is over with, bro. We have broke all the top 10s, top 100s, everything after that story. After that, I'm gonna have to call Mar up, man, convince him, man, to get Sleet up here. And this was his days leading up to jail, what he went through. And just a story, man. And I want to see your face when he tells you this story, man.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get up here for that. Hey, let me ask you a question though. Is it befitting for people to tell why, like, tell their secrets in jail? It's not befitting to do that.
No, some dudes will do that. You get dudes to do that. Like I said, you tell your cellie. Your cellie becomes an intimate person to you, man. No homo intended, or how y'all like to say, pause. But he is like your therapist, especially if he's a good man, meaning y'all both, can coexist together.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all become each other's pastors, each other's psychiatrists. Yeah, nigga tell you some shit he ain't never told nobody on the street in there. And you ain't even from Philadelphia. And you from Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Nigga tell you shit. You talk about something, don't be in there confide. Niggas confide like shit. Nigga got 50 years. The other nigga got 75. These niggas ain't got nobody else to tell their secrets to but each other. They definitely telling them.
Wow. That's just crazy. Because, like, some of the wildest things happen that we don't even know about, man. And you just never know a person's stories to certain things, like you said, not acceptable. Like certain things you can't just do.
Yeah.
Like,
I would say so.
Yeah, you can't. Certain things you can't do.
Or come back from. Like Jordo said his grandma, shout out to Jordo, Baltimore, stand up. He said his grandma says 2 things you can't come back from. And that's ratting and becoming a homosexual. There are 2 things that a person says he's a man can't come back from.
Oh, so if you say you claiming to be a man.
Yeah, if you claim to be a man, that's you. Yeah.
Well, if you claim to be a man.
Yeah, you talking about, you can't come back from that, man. You done went in there and told them 4 or 5 niggas, got them niggas life in 30s and 40s. Okay, regardless of a motherfucker hurted you or anything, people always look at you with the side eye. You can never be fully trusted ever again. You know what I'm saying? And then same thing as sucking a little head.
No, dude.
And you talking about something you did it by accident, or you was slipped a Mickey or whatever the case may be.
What did he just say?
If you did that, then that will follow you. That will be in your jacket for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Which one is worse? Ratting or that?
Oh my God, ratting. I got to go with ratting, man. Ratting is worse than, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get you some head till you dead. You know what I mean? Ratting is definitely worse than that.
Yeah.
In my book, anyway.
Now, when you in jail, right, in these type of situations, like somebody might tell you that I killed my mom or whatever case may be, or did something crazy or heinous act, is it befitting for you to go tell the next man? Like, go tell somebody, yo, my cellie told me he did this. Or...
No. You better not do that shit like that. You run around telling that man business and to get back to him, yeah.
Like, you're the only person I told, so I know you're lying.
Yeah.
Because that's when people try to deny, oh, no, I ain't sick because they think that you told somebody else. Wow.
Yeah, that's not befitting to do that.
Listen, on every block, like I'm talking about, like on every, we'll say block or compound in the feds, right? How many lifers out of it's like 200 inmates per block?
About 150 to 200 inmates per block, yeah.
How many do you think of that is lifers?
What, on each block?
Yeah, out of the 200 or 150 people that's on the block.
About 20 to 25 on each block.
Lifers' demeanor is a little different than everybody else's demeanor. Or
no, you got some, like, it's all about the demeanor of that person. You got some dudes with life, you wouldn't even know they had life. You got some dudes with life, they serious. They don't want to do no playing. They in that law library all the time. They ain't got no smile. But you got a nigga like me. I had a massive amount of time, and you would have never known the time I had unless I told you, because I was running around in there like it's playtime. I'm ha-ha, kiki-ing. I got to learn the rules. I'm butting in men's conversation. I don't even know that this is a jailhouse etiquette that you ain't supposed to break. But I'm in there having a good time. Like, man, I ain't letting this motherfucking 40 years stress me out. You know what I'm saying? So you have men that play around and you wouldn't even know what type of time they got.
That's crazy. And then you always say that like the sentence or the time don't really set into after that first 10 years.
Yeah.
10, 15 years.
Yeah. That's when you become older. You become well off, especially when you go with that case in your 18, 19. You got to get past them 20s, get to your mid 30s, that 40 ball hit. That's when that joint be like, damn. It stopped being, I got railroaded at trial, and it started being, damn, if I ain't never sold them motherfucking drugs or shot that gun, I just might wouldn't be here.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's when the blame, the guilt game start. You know, when niggas, man, I got railroaded. Oh, this and that. Oh, the lawyer told me I was supposed to do this and then, and I ain't see that coming. But you know you did this crime. How the fuck is you railroaded, nigga, if we being serious? All right, we all want to get out, and I understand that part of it. We did something that we ain't mean to do or we didn't think about. It was a foolish act, and we want to get out. Okay, but the root in the room is still that you did it.
Let me ask you a question. Outside of the situation we talk about with Main Man, what else can have you, like you said, on the brinks of hell?
What happened? What happened now?
Outside of my Main Man situation that that expresses truth, outside of him, what else can have you on the brinks of hell? Like you said, like that situation had him on the brinks of hell.
Yeah, shit. Oh, man. That's probably one of the only things that can have you on the brinks of hell, man. The brinks of the hell, that this is so much of a magnifying for a heterosexual man, and if you getting the dick sucked, you on the brinks of hell, man. And I ain't, again, we're not up here bashing.
I can't talk about too much.
Yeah, but I'm not bashing the LGBT community or none of that. No, we just saying you have straight men and you have them men, and I get it. I get it, man. This is a world that we all got to live in, and I get it. But for a man that portrays a man ways and do that, you are on the brinks of destruction, and that is hell.
But if nothing else that could get you there.
No, it ain't nothing else that can get you there, bro. Not, yeah. No. That's the only thing that had you there first class.
you driving there in a daggone Lambo, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Both feet on the gas.
Oh, man.
Get you to the brakes of hell.
You know.
Get you on a jet. But yeah, like but like let's not even just talking about that, but what type of courage does somebody gotta have to just to express certain situations?
No,
That takes a lot of courage, man.
Yeah, or goddamn fool, one or the other. either you got a lot of courage or you was a goddamn fool, man. Telling somebody you just ate that. Is you crazy, man? We ain't know none of that before you just brought this to our disclosure. What you trying to get one of us?
No.
Why the hell is you disclosing this information, man? This is not cool, bro. Oh, this man crazy.
Yo, get me crying, man. I'm just saying. Takes a lot, like not even just that. That type of conversation with. Like they gotta have a lot.
And
of
like Jordan said, or you're a brave man. You're you're beyond brave for disclosing that tad bit of information.
You know, it takes a lot for somebody to try to, like, because sometimes you like even the foulest things you may have done, those secrets, people want to keep them Jones under wraps. So you want to expose them into a group of 20, 30 people and have everybody. You just want to steal a show, basically. You want to just. You know what I mean? But people be looking for like attention like that too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They do.
Yeah, you to say the most brash, outlandish thing to kind of get to take the spotlight. All you do is make yourself look crazy. What about that too? Like people that want to just want the spotlight by any means necessary, do the most wildest stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that. I get away from them. I get away from them because I don't like that. You like that?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't even want to be around you. I don't want you just doing outlandish. Then you start talking about
you don't get out. You either get yourself killed or somebody else killed.
Yeah. That's the only two things that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Or robbed, one or the other. Killed or robbed, like, or go with the jail. You got a nigga that's just too boisterous and he too flamboyant in what he doing. I don't want to be around, even if I got it and he got it, but what is you all extra like? But they say money will make you. It'll bring out 10 times more what it is that you do.
Yeah, money.
If you one of them already and you get a couple dollars, I don't want to be around you like that because I'm not of that nature.
Anybody who gets money is going to show exactly who they are when they get it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. When they get that money, you're going to know who somebody is when they got that money, man. And you're going to know who somebody is when they get a boatload of cash or when they get locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Those two things bring out who a person really is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I agree with that.
Which one is more destructive? The person who locked up and then they show who they really are by telling, or the person who was out here who's brash, arrogant, may get somebody killed and so forth? Who's worse?
That nigga that got locked up.
Once again, because you really go crazy on the rats.
Yeah, that nigga that got locked up. Once you start informing people, informing the authority about certain acts that you took part in and brought people in there with you,
Yo, they
you
go
the worst
crazy
of
in
the
the
worst,
chat.
bro.
Yo, he said James Flame said my man want to get that off his chest, huh? Not on duty. But the thing about it is, people just opportunity seekers, and sometimes not. It's just opportunity to say. Like, you ever see somebody who just do something real crazy? Like, you be like, why do you do that? Like, like somebody want to, like, you ever see somebody who try to hold, like, you see these like videos, people doing most. I saw a boy stand in the middle of fireworks, just stand there, just like he can take the fireworks, like he's trying to steal a show. You see that video? They had fireworks outside. He goes stand in the middle of them
and blew his ass up,
tore him up.
Yeah, but you need people like that to set a precedent or example for the rest of the people that's thinking about that.
Man, he came out. Like, why would you go stand? What point are you trying to prove? Everybody know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? But people just, attention seekers.
Very much so.
Or, like the other thing is people who get that firearm in their hand. A lot of the young boys.
Mm-hmm.
I said at one point, you get that firearm in your hand, get that gun. Now you're invincible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It happens like that all the time. Motherfucker,
and there's levels to it. There's levels to the, you know what I'm saying? To the act of feeling invincible. Somebody feel like they can feel invincible. They want to pull the firearm out all the time, brandish the gun. Let everybody know they got a gun on them. That level. You got some who just be, looking to, shoot somebody. All this different stuff, because that gun, firearm gives you a different kind of bravado or confidence.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which one is worse? The confidence of a person who got a firearm, or confidence of a person who got some money? Like who's arrogant?
The confidence of a person who got some money.
You
That
think
fire,
so?
yeah. That person that got some money, boy. With some money, man. Boy, some money, man, make you, boy. Yeah, that's a whole nother beast in itself, man.
Start walking different, talking different.
Yeah, sniffing different. Yeah.
Sniffing what? Coke?
No, not coke. I'm just air, life.
Oh, okay.
You talking about sniffing what? Coke? Fuck no.
Just gotta ask.
Yeah, no. We not sniffing no coke or nothing like that. We're gonna stay away from sniffing coke. That's what we gonna do. We ain't gonna do none of that.
Yeah, nobody doing none of that.
Not at all.
Not at all. But the thing about it is, some people think it's cool in certain places to do that.
Yes, they do. They do that all the time. They think it's cool. They think it's
Where's
cool.
that normally at? Like New York, I think.
What, the sniff coke? Oh, that's everywhere. I'm not gonna give it to one city and say, yo, one city
Philly
is
really
just
don't be on that type of time like
shit
that.
if they don't.
I ain't really known too many people that was young that snorted really like that. It was a few.
Well, our era is coming to an end, Tawfiq. We're getting older. We're getting to the back of the bus.
Who you know that was like snorted by
Just
nature?
growing up?
Snorted.
I'm not gonna put nobody out there because they.
How many do you know?
About 5 or 10 of them.
Snorted by nature.
Yes, women, men. Is you crazy? Is you crazy, man? Is you crazy? Yeah, you.
Yeah, I know a few.
Yeah. So now I'm not gonna say how they do things today, but yeah, I'm with all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't really know too much. I'm just thinking about it now. It was a few.
It was definitely a few. There was definitely a few. Black coming right to Harlem. Huh? So I'm coming right to Harlem.
Coming to Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
Snorty by nature.
Snorty by nature, but
Yeah,
I'm not doing none of that though. Yeah, and we not up here promoting snorting no crack cocaine, none of that. We just talking about reminiscing about some stuff that happened back in the day, or who was taking part of that back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Listen, y'all, don't forget, man. July 18th, man, we're going to have a blast. Make sure y'all there. Not a blast like the crack blast, but a blast like have a good time, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They say they got gotta get a blast to go get their work.
Yeah.
I gotta get a blast. But no, we're gonna have a good time, y'all. July 18th, World Cafe Live. Get your tickets now. The link should be in the chat, I believe. It should be in there.
It's definitely in the chat, ain't it?
Yeah. But another thing too, man, like, the people what we do is when we get these senses of being that type of arrogance or bravado,
Mm-hmm.
and we get taken away from it and locked away. Sometimes people still have the arrogance and bravado in jail.
Yeah, they do that. You got a lot of people.
Yeah, see somebody who's still the same way that they always been. It's one dude that I know.
I got a co-defendant still the same way.
It's one dude I know, man, and I see this boy. He got the same bop
that he had
same
for
walk,
forever.
the same talk.
And jail
know
can amplify that.
He from the coup. That's why I say he got the same bop. Not saying he arrogant or cocky, but he got the same person. And
Yeah.
he like this. Every time you see him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My man, and I accept him for who he is.
That's it.
And
That's
he'll
it.
fire you up too.
Yeah.
Shout out to
that's
my
right.
guy. He got the same. I mean, he ain't changed. No matter what, you can see him in jail, on the streets. He the same person.
Somebody asked me a question. What's that? Lil Ronnie said, question for Black. Did you meet anyone who changed your perspective in jail? Now, if you talk about change my perspective into a positive way, I met thousands of people like that in jail. And if you talk about change my perspective to a negative way, I also met thousands of people who have changed it in that way. But which way did I go with? I want to go with the way that's going to keep me out of jail. You know what I mean? So that's basically the positive way to be working, grinding, the legit way, where I ain't got to worry about sacrificing my freedom or sacrificing my time away from my family and my friends and my wife or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, July 18th, man. Make sure y'all get them tickets, man. I see them going off the charts at an alarming rate, but I want them to go off even faster.
And little Ronnie had a question for me too. He said, question for Feek. Why do you think people get locked up in due time and come home and go to the same surroundings? I think the reason why they do that is because just comfortability. And then when they went to jail, they were still in that mode. So when they come home, they haven't really, adjusted to, realizing that it's not the right place to be.
Right.
So something has to happen. Either they got to go back to jail, or something has to happen for them to really
to wake up. But sometimes there's no deterrent. Like my lady like to tell me all the time, because she's going to be a judge. You know what I mean? She's going through the rings and stuff. And she say how she would sentence a person is off of if this is a prior conviction. Because if you have something that put you in jail for 20 years and you go out there for 3-4 years on the street and get another case of that magnitude again, you have no deterrent. There is nothing that the penal system can do for you that can break you out of these habits, right? So now what's your next best thing? You evidently want to do life in prison. You have nothing that can deter you from doing this criminal act, whether it be getting people high, whether it be having people die. These are major crimes. You have nothing that to deter you from that at all. Yeah, I think you should leave that alone and go ahead to jail, man.
But sometimes they don't get it. They don't get it right away.
Yeah, but
it's their fault. They went in. They just didn't gather
it's
their
their
tools.
fault. Yeah, you got them right. It's their fault.
But you said it's not really that many programs that help them people prepare for coming home.
See, but when you do time, that's programming itself.
I'm asking you this right here. Person may come home from jail.
Yeah.
The block is still the same block.
Whamming. Okay.
Everybody out there, people still out there. People, you see some of the same things you saw when you left.
Right.
The comfortability, the ability to be able to sit out there.
Okay, but what you getting to though? Okay, I got that part. What you getting to?
That's enticing for individual coming home. That's more comfortable for them than go get a job and sit around people they don't know.
No, but it's always going to be for me. If I did 10, 15 years about this block, I'm going to be thinking about the comfortability and what it can bring me as far as money. But that 15 years I did ain't nothing like that block offered me.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you just said you came home and you had to go to Wild Wild West, people shooting at you.
Yes. Because I was playing the game and I thought I was slick and had to go back. that really wasn't a deterrent for me.
But what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is, it jail was, you probably had it in your mind that you was gonna come home and do something different. But when you come home and it's the same guys the same guys we grew up with, the same neighborhood. You can walk in some of the same houses on that block. The stuff didn't change. It's like you just did 21 years and came home and everything is still the same. You can walk up the block and you can walk and talk to the neighbors. People know you. Know?
Yes, I know all that. So then what are you saying though?
It's easy for you to be attracted to
fall victim and go right back to what you know.
Yeah, so
that's what you're saying.
So you got to be a strong-willed person to really understand.
But when you're
that.
thinking about that 20 years you just did, boy, that's a hell of a, like, niggas just override it. Yeah. They're thinking now, I'm smart now and I could do it better now.
So now you got to go back.
Because it can turn you that.
I might have to go back and be like, damn, I go back and, now when I come out this time.
Or you might not come out this time.
Yeah.
How about that?
You might be in the grave.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an option too.
We've been out there. I had to tell myself to stop coming down this time. Remember that day we on that block?
Yeah.
What happened that day we done there? That door opened up and they got back and the young boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you start firing shit up out there.
We could have died that day.
Yeah, we could have.
Man, so
we didn't.
Alhamdulillah. But that joint was enough for me to be like, hold on, I can't even. I told you after that, I said, I can't afford it. And I still go down there, but I'm like this, watching, seeing what's going on. But a lot of the young boys who are into that type of stuff, they going now. So if anybody spin the block now, they spin the block for this just because, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. But listen, y'all, about to get this phone lines popping, man. He said, Lil Ron, he got another question. He said, what's one piece of advice you'd give someone headed down the wrong path but want to correct the mistakes and get on the right path? People, places, and things.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Be careful, man.
Yep. People, places, and things.
Stay away from bad people, even if they're your friends. If your friends are selling drugs and stuff like that, stay away from them, man, because you're going to end up either going to be enticed to what they got going on and want to just, man, I could sell me a little bit right here, get me a little, maybe 2,000. This thing that you just dip one toe in there. Next thing you know, you look up, now you walked all the way in that room now. Now you got the whole giddy up. You got the outfit on. You got the gun on your waist. You got the, you know what I mean? Everything in your car. You got, now you all the way full blown drug dealer or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Just by just dipping your toe in that room. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be very, very careful, man. And then hanging around places that you shouldn't hang around. You know what I'm saying? And then the things now on duty, I don't know what I guess that would be considered like using drugs, I guess.
What?
Like people, places, and things.
Okay.
Things not on duty would probably be the aspect of using drugs or abusing drugs or whatever it is. I mean, I don't know what that might be. What that can, y'all gotta tell us what that would consist of. But people, places, and things, man, not on duty will have you in a bad situation.
Every time. Every last time, if you ain't being cautious or, keeping your wits with you while you around everything.
Shout out to my guy Leland Morocco's. Leland, what's up, bro? Feek, you ever told your story although your bid was light? What was you facing? Or did you miss it? I'll talk about that. Huh? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. My story is, I never really, did any serious time. I went to jail for a brief period of time. Just something real short, as far as my time sentence, and but it was never enough. It was always like county. I never went upstate or nothing like that, nothing of the sort. I just knew that he was
What?
I just knew that he was going to jail. So for me, I was done. Yeah, y'all, phone lines open, 215-316-4492, 215-316-4492. Yeah, and well, if you're still looking to start a home health care agency, you can do that. You can reach out to TNS Licensing and Consulting. I believe the commercial is running 215-534-5053, 215-534-5053. For anybody who looking to contact Century 21 that's in Florida who did the home care agencies. They're no longer active, but TNS Licensing and Consulting is now handling all the people who need to have their home care agencies set up no matter what state you're in. Contact TNS Licensing and Consulting, 267-534-5053, 267-534-5053. Hey, listen, James, I'm just saying, gotta be careful, bro. Tales from the jails. Who we speaking with?
Yo, Cliff from the P.
What's up,
What's
Cliff?
up, Cliff? What's on? Shout out to the P.
Looking forward to seeing you guys Saturday night.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Bought
Man.
3 tickets.
Oh yeah, who you coming with?
Yeah, me, my daughter, my wife.
All right, man. I can't wait to see you, bro, and your family, man, and meet your family, man. And we're gonna have a good time, man. You know, it's gonna be a hell of a night, man. We're gonna and it's like I said, it's more so just for us really just to have a good conversation, meet y'all, and meet those who we see every day typing and behind the computer or whatever, and just being able to have a general conversation with y'all and just tap all the way in.
Yeah, I've been following y'all, man, all through the gig and all that. Yeah, I listen to y'all all day. Now I be in there cracking up. They be like, "What the hell's wrong with Paul?"
Well, listen, man, I'm glad it's entertaining, man. But like I said, this is real life. But this is how we talk every day, man. So, man, I just thank you for the support and thank everybody for the support who's been supporting us from day one. And
but I want to piggyback off of the topic where y'all started off on about with Black X, right? Like I run into that, like the border you see at the gas station. They'll be like, "I'll fill your tank up for $10." You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like we fall victim, but I'm going to be more visual. Like I'm not going to really mess with that. The boosters, because I'm in South Philly, and the boosters. Like I got a bunch of polos and and all that. So and I want something Black said. You know why you shouldn't mess with that stuff?
Why you shouldn't?
Because if you get hemmed up, right, that will make you have to snitch.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's why when you talked about that, you said, I don't want no smoke and nothing like, But then when they come to you and be like, well, where you get this from? You know what I mean? And now you're going to have to, you know what I'm saying? So stuff like
keep
that.
Your mouth
So
shut,
that's why I'm
gotta keep your mouth shut, man. No matter what, keep your mouth shut. But yeah, man.
Yeah, but
we look forward to seeing you, man. And I want you to enjoy your day, man. And we'll be live tomorrow. We have a guest tomorrow, so we'll be live tomorrow. We got a good guest tomorrow. It's gonna be on the show with us tomorrow. So look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Well, being here tomorrow as well.
Saturday night.
Yeah, but Saturday night
and
for
now
sure.
Be clean, boy.
But you gonna be. I hear that, man. I hear that, man. So yeah, man. Thanks, man, for calling in, man. Enjoy your night, bro.
What my dad used to say, he said, I'm be cleaning a broke dick dog. Not on duty.
Yeah, not on
duty.
All
right, man. Enjoy your night, bro. Yeah, shout out to my guy, man. He calls in a lot, man. Thanks for the support. But yeah, man. I think it's gonna be Dark Skin Beauty. She gonna be there. She probably gonna be trying to show out. James and Flames gonna be there trying to show out. You know what I mean? 215 Nitro. Turkey Bands.
Turkey Bands is the man's, man.
It's gonna be everybody gonna be trying to show out. I mean, it's gonna be
everybody show out.
Yeah, y'all, the phone line's open. Y'all 215-316-4492. 215-316-4492. Phone lines is open, man. Phone lines is open, man. Everybody can call in. So for you, young, I'm gonna ask you a question, man.
Talk to me.
Now that you came home and went back, right? You home again.
Right.
What keeps you like level-headed? Is it the jail or the hell?
The who?
Jail or hell? What's one keep you for?
No, what keeps me level-headed, man, is...
Oh, the brink.
What keeps me level-headed is me just walking that walk, man, so many times I did in my life. So many times. I'm tired of it. I want something new for me. I want to be out here. I want to be on vacations. I want to be with the old lady. I want to be with the kids, man. You think about that far-off sunset, man, on your little home that you own. Go ahead.
Tell us from the jail. So we speaking with.
What's up, man? Yeah, this G.
What's
from
up?
Birmingham, Alabama. Just wanted to let y'all know.
What's up, G?
We,
What's
we
up, man?
fucking with y'all down here in the South, man.
Appreciate that, man. Shout out to Birmingham, Alabama. What's going on,
Yes,
man?
sir. And Black, you just gonna have to keep you one of them locking the socks over there. Whenever you be over there cooking with grease, man.
Yeah.
And your boy come in with all that old. Now don't do this stuff with you.
Yeah, I'm on his ass.
Man.
You're definitely right about that.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all brother, so he be gonna forget about it. He gonna get it compliance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
Listen.
sir. Y'all be smooth, man.
And you too, man. Enjoy your night, man.
Yes, sir, Steve. Yeah.
Keep it thorough on 1-0. Keep it thorough. Feek, do you have survivor's remorse? I did, yeah, I did. And I wanted to save everybody. You know, and survivor's remorse is sometimes it's good and bad because I feel like if you're in position, you're supposed to bless your guys and make sure that everybody help everybody. But you ain't gotta keep helping everybody 1,000 times.
I agree.
That's when it becomes a problem.
Mm-hmm. A super problem, an issue.
Yeah, now everybody's depending on you. You know what I mean?
Crutch me.
Yeah. So, but yeah, when I did a little bit. I did a couple of months in. So I did it. So we had a case. Me and this guy had a case together, and he got indicted. So the feds picked up the case. Picked up his case. We had another co-defendant on the case with us, and I had never had a case before. So they didn't really know. I'll get into that. Tell us from the jails who he's speaking with.
This Mugga from Jersey.
What's up, bro? Shout out to Jersey. What's going on?
Man, shout out to y'all, man. I just wanted to say real quick, yo, I'm so hyped for Saturday, dog.
I'm hyped for Saturday too, man.
Yeah, man, me too, man. I can't wait
Yo,
to see
so
that.
Black, I wanted to ask you, bro. It's a lot of people in the chat asking, is you gonna be drinking with niggas or you gonna be on some mean mugging in the corner type shit?
No, I ain't gonna be mean mugging in the corner, nor am I gonna be drinking with it. It's gonna be a social event for me, man. I'm going social with everybody, man. I ain't saying what I'm doing with before I get there or after I leave, but during the event, it's gonna be a love affair.
All right, bet. All right, bet. That's all I like to hear. I just wanted to say that to say you gotta recognize, bro. You got so many people behind you specifically, bro.
Oh, dude.
Not to take nothing away from Feet, but nigga, you got so many people behind you, bro. They don't want to see you lose. And the way you was talking, what was like 2 shows ago, like, oh yeah, if it's a brick, I'll run it up the street. Nigga, that shit had me so tight. I'm like, bro, this nigga tripping, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, I was just putting on for the audience, but you're right.
I want the best for you, bro. And I want to see you Saturday turned up and doing your thing, bro.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And I need to hear that from you, bro. That's what keep me going, man. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you, bro.
I appreciate y'all niggas, bro. And she paid, bro.
What's
We
up?
ain't you the money nigga, bro. We love you, bro. We need that money talk from you, man.
Appreciate that.
All right, bro. I love y'all, bro. Y'all
All
be
right,
safe. I'll
too,
see y'all
man.
Saturday.
All right, man. See you
sure.
Saturday, man. Man, this is gonna be a pretty good event, man.
We'll
they
see,
buying
man.
these
Just
tickets at a
make sure
Norman
you don't get locked up before we go.
I hope not, man. I hope we don't. That's when you know got extremely crutchy, man.
Hey,
You
yo,
know what I mean?
listen. Hey, yo, but listen, like I said, we had a case, and then I got locked up. We got locked up together, and then we had a co-defendant on the case with us, but he ended up going down there and talking to the feds. But the feds wanted me to come down there and talk to him, but I didn't. And then so once the feds came, I told our lawyers told me, like, you might as well take the deal and take this little probation or whatever the case may be, because the feds are already going to pick his case up already. So I knew he was picking, and they said he didn't want them to pick your case up, you know, even though it was a chance they still could, but they said you might as well get out their way. So I went ahead and got out their way, and then I went to go turn myself in, and I think okay.
Yes, sir.
Tell us from the jails who we speaking with.
What's up, fellas? The $C bills, y'all. Salam alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
What's up, bro?
I'm good. How y'all, man?
I'm chilling, man. Good to hear from you. I know it's about to be an epic question coming our way. What's up, man?
Oh, you already know I'm bringing it, you know what I mean? Y'all ain't gonna be sitting here giving all this out and I ain't giving nothing back. Not on duty. Yo, but listen, I got 2 questions that I'm hanging up.
All right, go ahead.
All right. First question is, did y'all ever find out how y'all, like, who put the feds on y'all for y'all to get indicted?
Yeah.
And then the second question is, for both of y'all, what was the turning point for both of y'all to be like, I ain't never committing crime or ever going to jail again?
All right,
That's
so,
all I got, fellas. Assalamu alaikum.
wait, Shalane. So to answer the first part of the question, yeah, the heat came from another group of guys. They was ended up hanging out with somebody that we know that was with us, and then they ended up coming to our neighborhood, and the feds was already on them. So once the feds was on them, then the feds started following them over to where we was at, and the feds like, oh, what the hell is going on over here? And then they was on us from there, and then things just started happening, transpiring, a bunch of cases and stuff like that, and then they just came in and locked up anybody who had a case or anybody who was more so affiliated with the other guys that they was on, and basically, and he got caught up in an indictment. He wasn't even home really like that long. He just got caught a case where it was like he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I tried to get him out the house, but he ain't want to come. He was waiting for this little raggedy behind car he had, and he ended up doing 21 years. But listen, but for me, like, I turned myself in, and I was supposed to go to this thing called Eagleville, like a little drug rehab. Now I was acting like I was a drug addict, like I was on drugs. So I wanted to go turn myself in, and they said, no, you gotta get processed by what's called. But as soon as you get processed, the bus is gonna come pick you up and take you to Eagleville. So I went to CFCF, got processed. Next thing I was there for almost 3 months. No, like a little over 2 months in CFCF. And most of the time I was there, I was on quarantine. So, because it was so crowded. It was bad. Tell us from the jail, so I'm speaking with. Yeah, but I was in the county for that like 2 months and some change. Then they sent me over to Eagleville. I did some time in Eagleville, which is like a rehab joint. I should leave every night. So I was leaving Eagleville, hopping in the car, coming back, going chill with who I was chilling with. And so it was like I wasn't really even locked up. And then I got out of there, and then I ain't never go back to jail ever again. I mean, I did catch like another case, but I ain't never go to jail again. Ended up beating the case, but yeah, that was it. My crime story as far as going to jail is very, very limited. This the guy who got all the jail stories. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been to the brink of hell yet, but you're not going to the brink of hell, young, are you?
No, I ain't going to the brink of hell. No, I ain't doing that.
Hey, Cotty, you're not going to the brink of hell, did you, Cotty? Tell us from the jails. Who you speaking with?
It's Joe from out west.
Yo, what's up, man?
I want to know if y'all plan on hitting some other cities on live after this show.
Yeah, that's always a plan. We just got to see how everything work out. I think the next spot we probably go is going to be either New York or Chicago. We don't know, but we want to kind of have the first one here in the city. But we just have to see.
Okay, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Peace.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, y'all, man, you might get up out of here, man. Take a few more calls. 215-316-4492. Tell us from the jail. Who you speaking with?
What's up? This is Malik from Philly, North Philly.
What's up, Leak? Shout out to North Philly. What's up, man?
Ain't nothing. How y'all brothers doing?
We chilling, man. Chilling up here, trying to kick it with the fan. What's up with you?
Hey,
what's up?
Listen, hey, look, I'm chilling. Look, I wanted to get my input on that lock in the sock shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
No joke. You hear me? Listen, my very first time I went upstate, I was 21 years old. I lie to you not. I was at Camp Hill on the chow hall. I'm eating, chilling, we minding our business. All you hear is it was like a pop. It was real loud. I turn around, you just see the boy with the motherfucker. I don't know what it was, but it was a long sock, and it was something just dangling. He had it like wrapped around his hand, and you just seen boy head open up. I'm talking about it's like you opening up a can opener. Like his shit just peeled right open on the towel. Man, I lie to you not. I was scared as shit. It's my first time. Anybody ever go to jail and tell you they ain't ever been scared? Yeah, fucking lie. You hear me?
Let me ask you
this.
It
ain't even happened to me. And I was scared.
Let me ask you this: Do you think
And
that you? Let me ask you this: Do you think that you will ever forget that encounter that you saw right there?
You can't forget it because of the sound is in my head. Like it's the sound. Like that shit was like a pop, and it's like his shit just opened up and
Total
we turned
destruction.
around. You know that shit just get. You know something real when people get quiet and be like, ooh, like simultaneously. Everybody was like,
Yeah.
ooh, damn. And I'm just like, and I'm 21. It's my first time up there. So I'm like, damn, this what I'm up against. Like that shit might happen to me. Like I was scared and it ain't even happen to me. But I'm like, you just get scared because it's like, oh shit, it's on. This what I'm up against. You feel me? And you just see the drone in his hand. It's like dangling. He had it wrapped tight around his hand so tight that he tied it around his hand and then wrapped it. And that bitch just dangling. And he got this mean mug. I told you stop playing with me. Listen, you're not fighting back. You get hit with that. There is no fighting back. That's a one-hitter quitter. You're done. Ball grabbed his head and the scream came after. Like he ain't even scream right away. That shit was like a pause. Then he was just like, ah, shit was no joke, man. I was scared, man. I was trembling, I was shaking, man. I finished up my tray and got the fuck out of there, boy.
Hopefully that keep
shit
you
ain't
out
no
of there,
joke.
man. Hopefully that keep you out of there, man. Thank you for sharing the experience, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man.
No doubt, for
devastating.
sure, man.
Well, listen, man, thanks for calling in, man, and enjoy your night. We appreciate you, man, for sure.
All right, man. I'm gonna see y'all Saturday.
See you Saturday, bro.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Mob Deep, man. Shook ones. Had to see that lock in that sock, boy. Yeah, y'all, we got a few more minutes. Take a few more calls. What's up with that? Now we turn into something else. What's going on with y'all? BBL or natural? What's going on with who got that? You ever seen a BBL in jail?
No. Y'all answer the call? Somebody called.
Tell us from the jails we speak.
Yo,
What's going on?
yo, what's up, man? This is Nitty from Harrisburg again.
Yo, Nitty, what's up? Shout out to Harrisburg. What's up, bro?
Oh man, I got a question for brother Brahim.
What's going on? Talk to me, Nitty.
All right. It was my first time going upstate, right?
Right.
I had a gun charge. They gave me 24 months. They gave me a 12 to 24.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they send people with like their first time going upstate? They house them with like serious murders and shit like that.
Well, I can't really tell you.
My cellie had double murder.
Yes, I can't really tell you. Like, you supposed to be. See, I can only tell you about the feds, and I was up feds, and the feds will classify you by your. They give you a classification to see what's the violence of your case. If you had a weak case, you won't be classified to one of them bigger jails. You'll go to a less security jail by the custody level that you have. See, I don't know how the state do it. You know, evidently they doing it crazy to put you next to something that's all out crazy.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying, how that time shit don't match.
Right.
Like, why would you put somebody with a little bit of time with a whole bunch of time?
Yes, they do that all the time. They play around, and I don't know, man. I don't know why they do it, or I don't know.
Like, yeah, ain't nothing bad. That was the coolest nigga in jail, but it just don't match.
Right.
No, I just wanted to get your input on that, good brothers, man. I love this show, man.
Thank you, man. I
Thanks,
appreciate
man.
that.
Appreciate it.
You already. Y'all some good brothers.
All right, thanks, man. Yo, so what I was saying is, like, you know how you got jailhouse tattoos?
No, I've never seen no in there, bro. You playing around.
Well,
I've never seen nobody with a BBL.
Why you getting mad?
Because you sitting here to turn it back to that. Ain't nobody in there walking around with a BBL, bro.
Okay,
No.
I'm asking.
No. You wanted to bring it back. I told you no one time already, and you want to bring it back like I'm going to have an answer different in another manner.
No, because maybe you had to think about it.
No, I ain't never think about no stuff like this. A nigga on the yard with a BBL. I ain't never seen that.
Yo, my gosh. You always got to get mad. It's a simple, it's an honest question. It's an honest question, man. Listen, y'all, we got maybe 2 more minutes, y'all. We're going to get up out of here. 215-316-4492. 215-316-4492. Listen, man. July 18th, this Saturday. Be there or be square. If you can't make it, make sure you tune in and watch the live. If you can't make it, we gonna be answering questions. We gonna be taking flicks. We gonna be, me and him probably get into a fight if he act too crazy. I don't know. You never know what might happen there. You know what I mean? We're definitely gonna have our whole neighborhood gonna be. Y'all gonna meet a lot of these people that we talk about in these episodes. You can see them there. A lot of the guests gonna be there, so it's gonna be crazy. Tales from the Jail. So we're speaking with.
Yes, man. I just want to say I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, man.
Keep doing what y'all doing. Hey, Black, what's up, Black?
What's up, man?
Where you
I'm
calling
on
from?
ice, man.
Where you calling from, man?
Philly.
Okay, what part of Philly you in?
I'm in North Philly.
North. That's what's up, man. Shout out to North Philly, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Just showing my love.
All right, man. Thanks, man. We appreciate that, man. You keep doing what you're doing, man. Stay safe, stay free, man. Stay positive, bro.
For sure. Hey, Black,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get with you, bro, on H Block.
On who?
On H Block.
Oh, on H Block. Okay, I'll holler at you.
That was
All right, bro.
that hood. Shout out to Empath Assistive Care, man. They're in Jersey and they're in Philly, man. Good guy, man, that I know, man. My guy Mark, man. Good, honorable, stand-up guy. Show a lot of support. Make sure y'all go support Empath Assistive Care. Tales from the Jail. So we speaking with
Dude, this Cam from Camden, New Jersey.
this Cam.
Cam from Camden, New Jersey. Cam.
Oh, what's up, Kev, man? How you doing, bro?
What's up, Kev, man? Yo, man, I watch your podcast all the time, man.
Thanks, man.
Chill on the not on duty, man.
I can't help it,
Let
man.
Black get off what he got to get off, man. He keep it at 100.
Yeah, he be going crazy, man. You gotta slow him down, man. As far as what he be saying.
Black, what's up, man? I'm just calling in to say what's up.
What's up with you, man? How you feeling, man? I appreciate the support. You good?
Chilling, man. I just want to say something real fast. Yo, Black, you let me know it's cool to go to work, man. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face hearing these stories, man.
Man, I'm
I
glad.
work at FedEx. You know what I mean?
I might
I
get.
go to work every day. You make me feel good about it. I don't feel like going in that motherfucker every day, but you let me know going into work every day. That's the right thing to do.
Man, thank you, man. I'm glad that you let me know this, man, because it's giving me the gas that I need to keep on giving this this informative information out, man. And this shit is happening
Seriously,
every
man,
day.
Thank you, Black, for real, man.
Yep,
Yo,
you
salute.
welcome,
I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer, man. Salute.
Yep,
All right,
you
same
too,
to you,
bro.
man.
Be safe out there, bro.
Same to you, man. So listen, y'all. Also, before we get up out of here, I want to say y'all can listen to us on Apple Pod. All right, take this last call. Tales from the Jail. So we speaking with.
Yo, man.
I can't hear you. Say it again.
What's going on, man?
What's going on? Who we speaking with? Yeah, he hung up. So listen, y'all. That's gonna be the last call, man. So listen, man. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. Also, man, listen. Y'all can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We're active on Patreon as well. Don't forget, we have the Tales from the Jails Uncut on every Monday. Then we have Tales from the Jails Crazy Clips on the weekends. To watch the uncut version of Tales from the Jails, you have to become a member. So if you're able to, become a member. We really appreciate that. And like I said, you guys have helped us propel and climb up into the top 200 podcasts on Apple Podcasts. It fluctuates a little bit, so we be 200 one week, and then above 200 the following week. So we got to keep doing what we're doing. We'll be able to crack the 200 permanent, the top 200 permanently. But we're right there. We're doing hella good on Spotify. Just by y'all just listening and tapping in, man. And it shows people who are listening to us at an alarming rate while they at work, while they driving in their car, while they driving in their cars, while they in their houses. We really appreciate y'all. Like I said, Tales from the Jails, and he can vouch for me when I say this. We do not glorify prison. The ultimate goal is for us to deter individuals from going to prison, help everybody move in a better space as far as their having their freedom and having their lives in order for the best to come for them in their lives, man. So for you, Young, anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
Oh, that's it, man.
Yeah, y'all, we up out of here, man. Y'all know it's Tales from the Jails. Thank y'all for tuning in. TNS Media Group is the team and the family.